What's up, Elite Thenx athletes? It's Chris here. Welcome to another video of Official Thenx. Now, aside from getting enough protein and proper recovery, the only thing you really need to build muscle is resistance. Now, when you think of resistance, you probably think that you need weights, but there are actually other forms of resistance other than weights, like body weight, resistance bands, even training in water is a form of resistance. And each one is effective and have their own benefits. For example, when you're using weights, the amount of force that's being applied to the exercise is always going to be consistent throughout the entire duration of that movement. Meaning whether you're at the bottom or the top of that exercise, you're still going to be feeling the full force of whatever amount of weight that you're working with, versus using something like resistance bands, which progressively increases the force as the band expands and as you reach peak contraction during an exercise. So free weights will feel heaviest at the beginning of the movement, while resistance bands make your muscles work harder at the peak of your contraction. Both are beneficial for building strength and muscle, but either way, your body is working against resistance, and that's what gives your muscles an effective workout and allows you to see results. But one thing I really like about resistance bands is because they're so small and portable, you can take your workout with you anywhere. Resistance bands are a great way to take your whole gym with you when you travel. Each band has its own amount of resistance, and there are many resistance band exercises that can easily be done in a small space of a hotel or even your home. Just one resistance band can replace an entire dumbbell rack, and with the band you can simulate any exercise, meaning that you can work out any muscle in your body just with this. And today I'm going to show you how with a full body workout routine only using resistance bands. Now before we get started, if you need some resistance bands, go to thenx.com/shop, pick yours up and start taking your training to the next level. And of course, to get the workout routine that we're doing today on your phone, as well as all our workout programs and technique guides getting you in the best shape of your life, download the Thenx app in the App Store. Now if you're ready to get started, open up the Thenx app to the YouTube workout section and you'll find this workout. Now like I said, we're going to be working every muscle in our body, and the first muscle group we're going to be working on is legs. We're going to be doing squats with the resistance band. All right, let's go ahead and step on the inside. Let's squat down, bring it over, come up, just like a barbell squat. All right, so there we go for legs. Now we're gonna be moving on. Emphasize on our chest, and we're gonna do that with a push-up. Now for push-ups, you're gonna wanna choose a lighter band than the one we already used. As I said before, each resistance band has its own amount of resistance, so choose the one that's gonna challenge you, but allow you to perform the exercises properly with perfect form. So when we apply extra force with the resistance band to our push-up, you wanna give it a little twist and then hold it on both sides of your hands. Keep it behind your back and line it up right under your delts. Like this, we're gonna go right down to the ground. You're gonna come all the way down, and when you come up, you're gonna feel that the top of your contraction has the most amount of force on it. So as you begin to push up, you're gonna feel it getting harder and harder. Let's go for it. All right, now that we hit our chest, we're gonna move on into our back. The next exercise we're gonna do is single arm rows with the resistance band. Now, if you're in an open space, you can put the resistance band down on the floor, go ahead and step on it, and you can give yourself the amount of resistance that you wanna work with. From here, you wanna pull straight up, make sure your back is flat, and you're squeezing your scapulas and your back every single time. All right, switch arms. All right, now there's other various ways to do this exercise. You can switch the angle up to engage more different areas of your back. For example, if you can attach the resistance band to a handle, you could do the single arm row upright and feel a different type of contraction. So incorporating these different variations will make your back even stronger. Now the next muscle groups we're gonna move into is gonna be a combination of our legs, glutes, core, back, traps, and even your shoulders. We're gonna be able to engage all those muscles using one exercise, deadlifts. Now for deadlifts, we're gonna be using a heavier band. So let's pull out the green one again. Let's go ahead and step on it. Give yourself as much resistance as you want to be using for this exercise. From this squat position, you wanna have your shoulders retracted, your back straight, come straight up. All right, so there we have the deadlift. Now, of course, the wider your stance, the more you're taking up of the resistance band, and that's gonna increase the resistance. So now let's move on to biceps. We're gonna be engaging our biceps using bicep curls. And like I showed you before, these exercises can be executed in different variations. If you don't have anywhere to tie or loop your resistance band around, you can always step on it to keep the resistance band stationary when you're doing exercises, but you can also switch it up. But tying it to something like a handle will always give your muscle a different type of engagement when doing that exercise for even more muscle development. Now let's go for these bicep curls. All right, go ahead and put your feet on top of the resistance band. Make sure it's nice and even. Just like a normal curl, as if you're doing it with dumbbells. Although you will feel it get a whole lot harder and heavier at the peak of your contraction. All right. Next muscle group we're gonna be moving into are gonna be triceps. And to engage our triceps, we're gonna be using tricep kickbacks. Let's get right into it. You wanna keep your back flat. Bring your arm all the way up until you have a 90-degree angle, and go straight back. All right, switch it up. Back straight. All right, so there we have tricep kickbacks, and of course the other variation would be to tie it to a handle and doing this exercise upright position. Now that we got triceps out the way, now we're gonna move into one of our last muscle groups, emphasizing mainly on our shoulders with lateral raises. All right, give it enough slack that you're comfortable with. Keep your arm tight, your shoulder engaged and retracted, a tight grip on your hand. You're gonna go ahead and pull all the way up, all the way back down 10 times. And of course, the same thing can be applied to your frontal delts as well, if you were to pull right up in front. All right, but we're gonna move on to the last muscle group, and that's actually gonna be your abdominals. And to get our abs shredded with the resistance band, we're gonna be doing seated in and outs. Let's max those out. Now for this exercise, it's gonna be most effective if you loop the resistance band around something stable and secure. We're gonna go down on the ground, put the resistance band around our feet, and you wanna bring your knees into your chest as tight as you can, and then all the way back out. Let's go for it. All right, I definitely feel my abs on fire. Woo. And that's gonna be it for round one. And that's how you get a full body workout, working out all the muscles in your body with one simple thing that you can take absolutely anywhere, a resistance band. So if you enjoyed the video and the workout, definitely smash that like button and share this video with a friend that's trying to get shredded but may not have access to a gym. And definitely comment down below, let me know what you're struggling with and what you want me to make the next video about. And if you haven't already, smash that subscribe button. You're gonna wanna make sure you're subscribed because we post every single Sunday at 8 p.m. USA Eastern Time. And if you comment within the first 30 minutes, you always have a chance to win some free Thenx gear. And don't forget to get this workout on your phone and more workouts and workout programs just like this, getting you in the best shape of your life. Then sign up to Thenx.com, become a member, and get full access to all our workout programs, technique guides, and daily workouts are gonna have you in the best shape of your life. And be sure to download the Thenx app in the App Store to take our workouts with you everywhere and join the 2 million other Thenx athletes around the world getting in the best shape of their lives right now. Lastly, lastly, before I go, thank you guys so much. We just hit 10K followers on my SoundCloud. I'm so happy all of you guys love my music, and I'm gonna be dropping at least 10 to 15 tracks in the next couple of days. If you wanna know exactly when they're gonna drop, I'm gonna announce it first on my Instagram, so make sure you're following me. That's Chris Heria, and almost every single post I do, I always do some type of giveaway anyway. So if you want a chance to be a part of that, make sure you're following me on IG. And remember guys, if you need some resistance bands or other type of equipment that's gonna take your training to the next level, visit thenx.com/shop, where you'll find resistance bands and a whole bunch of other equipment that you're gonna find helpful during your training. And with that said, I will see you guys next Sunday at 8 p.m. Mad love, peace out.